Computers have evolved from a massive mainframe wall-based system to a simple desktop system of simple algorithms and computations to 80s computers where we had monocolor monitors, simple disk operating systems, and limited functionality. Computers continued to get smaller, and then we evolved onto Windows 95, productivity increased, and now we are at the stage where we have smartphones that have even 10 times the power that computers had even 5 years ago. So what I've got here is my Xperia Z Ultra. I have an OTG cable, and inside that cable I've got my USB storage device plugged in. That's the OTG cable. All you need to do is plug the micro USB tip into your device and use the standard USB connector and plug that into your storage device. In this case I have a 64GB USB 3 Kingston flash drive, and plug it in the top left corner. You'll see it says preparing device. If I click on my file browser and I'll click on home, you need to find out where your external storages are. So here I'll go back 2 layers. I can see my internal storage, my external SD card, and then a USB disk. Now inside my USB disk you can see I have quite a few files. There's a lot of movies there, there's DOG-ROM. So by showing you a 1080p full HD video, it will show you the quality and the capability of plugging an external device into your smartphone. And as you can see, it starts playing immediately. I can skim forward and it's pretty good. There's hardly any lag there at all. Okay, so let's move on to how we can make this a computer. Okay, so I have my Ultra connected to my STK30, which is the dock. Now you don't need to have that, that's just what I've got. It's connected to a power source. Now it must be connected to a power source if you want to plug in an external peripheral into your OTG cable, like a mouse. If it's not connected to a power source, that won't work. But in this case, I'm just going to connect to a Bluetooth keyboard and a Bluetooth mouse. These two are just Apple devices, but any Bluetooth device will work. So if I just click on Bluetooth, these devices are already on, so you can see that they are there under my other devices. So I'm just going to pair it with the mouse. And the pass is probably just 0000. Now I'm going to click on the keyboard and I'll click pair. It will come up with an option to enter the keys, so I'm entering those now, and push enter. It won't show them on the screen, but it will immediately pair it if you've entered it correctly. Okay, so now you can see my mouse. I can pull down the top. Let me just move the keyboard to the side a little bit. I can change home screens. A little bit difficult to get used to. And now I'll open a Google Doc. Well, I'll create a Google Doc. So I'm just going to create a document. Just call it test or sample. So as you can see, the productivity value of a Bluetooth keyboard, Bluetooth mouse, and a reasonable size smartphone is pretty impressive. It is obviously a lot easier to use a laptop or a desktop computer, but if you're without those, then this is a good alternative. Now, if you don't have a Bluetooth mouse or Bluetooth keyboard and you've only got one of those devices, then you can just use your OTG cable. Like you can see now, I've plugged it into my mouse and I've plugged it into my device and it works. So instead of buying a $30 or $100 Bluetooth mouse keyboard set, an OTG cable, which is probably about $6 to $12, and one Bluetooth device works really well. So this has been Kiwi Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.